Hello everybody, it's me, Player Negative, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the new Toy Story trailer for Toy Story 5. Now, when I first heard about this movie coming out and saw that concept art, I was like many of you. I was skeptical, and to a degree I still am, because to an extent I still think that this isn't probably going to be handled perfectly. But also at the same time, I'm thinking this could be good. In my opinion, I'm slightly cautiously optimistic, but also very negative on the subject, considering even if this movie is a success, if it's anything like Zootopia 2, it's going to be wasted on open Sora AI, like Zootopia 2 was when it actually was good and all that money was made at the box office. So we're just going to watch this trailer, see how it goes, see if it works. Just whatever. So let's get into it, shall we? Full disclosure, if you want to watch this video without my commentary, I suggest you decide to look at the link in the description. I do not own any rights to this trailer. This is probably owned by the Walt Disney Company. Yada yada yada, the fine print. You know the rest.
Bonnie, screen time's over now.
Okay. I want to talk to you, Device.
Please, call me Lily.
Me and the toys have been working all summer to try and get Bonnie to make friends, but then you had to ruin it. You're not even listening to me.
I'm always listening. See?
Now look here. Me and the toys have been working all summer.
Now in Spanish.
That's Google Translate.
I got dibs on behind the dresser.
What is this? Oh, walkie-talkie.
Is it as bad out there for toys as they say it is?
We're finding more abandoned toys each day.
Tex invaded our house, too.
I don't know, Jesse. Toys are for play, but tech is for everything.
So he's just been casually talking to them ever since Toy Story 5 and 4.
Came here as fast as I could.
Why are you wearing a dress, buddy?
It's called a poncho.
He's bald! What is this? What? Didn't the guy from Toy Story 2 clean him with a fresh coat of paint on his head? Has it been that long that it's chipped off of him? Also, this is a little nitpick I probably want to present here, but this poncho is actually a callback to one of Woody's earlier concept art, where back in the day he actually did have a poncho, but it was later removed as an idea. So for them to bring it back in more of a toy-like fashion for it to just be a bandana that looks oddly similar to the one I'm wearing, but red, is a really interesting creative choice. I actually like that, so I guess that's a good idea.
Forky?
Someone needs a brown marker.
Halt! Who goes there? Whoa! I come in peace.
It's been too long, cowboy.
What are you, some sort of old man toy?
What?
She thinks you're old because you're bald, Woody.
But this is literally just, okay. It's not funny, it's just, wow. Wow, I feel old.
Bonnie needs help from someone at least from the same century. So long, toys.
We're gonna need backup.
Okay.
No way. Just get away, boss! Our mission on this planet is to make a child happy.
Bonnie still needs us. Come on, Bullseye!
But you stay here. I'm going with them.
You don't think I can do it?
No!
Nice poncho. It's good to see them fighting again. It sure is.
Alright, that's a random commercial, but, okay, so far, what I genuinely think about the movie is, alright, let's just enlarge this thing. If I had to say much about the movie in terms of quality, I would have to say that generally it's seems to be good in animation quality. I can clearly tell that it's a massive step up from everything else. No denying it there. No denying it there. But three little nitpicks. Number one, how are they going to handle the ending of this? Because if they're trying to say something profound, you are standing on a thin line, my friend, because you're already dealing with a debated, heated topic about technology involved in everyone's lives and the rise of AI. And second of all, how are you going to do this right? Because this movie is standing on thin ice for one particular reason. You see, a lot of people didn't like the idea of this movie coming out to begin with, or the fourth one, due to the fact because they thought that number 3 was the crucial and good ending that this story deserves. My opinions on it are completely neutral. I think that if you wanted to continue these characters a little bit, I have nothing against that, but you need to do it in a way that makes sense. Number 4 was okay, to say the least. Number 5, at least, is bring up the idea that Woody isn't here to stay, but he is just going to help out. I think that's a really nice sentiment, that he's just still cares about his friends and still keeps in touch with them. That's a good concept right there, and it's a good explanation without ruining his character. But the real issue is that scene with Buzz and him, because that scene kind of enforces that there's going to be friction between these two, which really bothers me. Though I do think the joke of having him being bald because the paint on his head chipped off is actually a really funny way to portray the character. And also considering the fact that, you know, the voice actors got in pretty old. Is pretty old because this franchise is over 30 years old now. It made sense to do this because, number one, you gotta remember, the first Toy Story took place back in, like, back when Andy was like 10, and if you looked at the tech in his room, that computer was still boxy and like static, or like it was like in the 2000s. So to be in present day, I wouldn't deny the idea of him chipping or having some level of age or gone to his toy-like body. I mean, he probably should just, like, paint the back of his scalp, but apart from that, I think it genuinely makes sense. Do I think the movie's going to be good? I'm going to stay neutral on that topic because... So, we're going to take a look at this trailer now with this better sentiment, frame by frame, and actually examine a few things around here. Okay, first of all, just like... You can still see the fact, even though she's trying to keep the whole ragdoll look, she's actually looking over here with a worried face, which I didn't even notice that until now, which that was a really nice detail they added. The lighting looks nice. What's he looking at on his phone over there? I can't tell what that is. But, like, this right here, this has been people's main concern about the movie because Lily Pad is supposed to clearly be a reference to Leapfrog. But the issue people have with it is that Leapfrog was actually made to teach people how to learn and had educational purposes. Throwing an iPad in a kid's face doesn't really do that, so the fact that Disney even tries to compare the two is kind of stupid. But I do think that some of this has been dealt with, and this looks really nice. The big question is, wait a minute. Huh, not a by and large symbol in sight. Alright, let's just keep moving on.
Screen time's over now.
Okay. I want to talk to you, device.
Wait a minute.
Extinction!
Not again!
Screen time's over now.
Notice how his dad right here, let me just move this out of the way, has his hands around his hips like this. Yeah, I imagine there's going to be a scene where he tries to take it out of her hands and she starts whining about it, which shows like she's gotten too addicted to it, she's gotten too obsessed to it. And honestly, I just think it's... Whose idea was it to do this? Who thought an iPad was the best idea for a villain? Because unlike another toy or something else, this is a lot easier to get rid of. I don't know, destroy the charger so the battery runs out, throw it in the bathtub and let it spark up, hit it with a rock, throw it out the window. Yeah, I don't know. That worked really well on Buzz in the first movie. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But, like, how are they going to handle this? How exactly are they going to make a freaking tablet a villain here? I mean, this thing looks problematic. I mean, the closest thing I would see as an issue is that, basically, it gets a recording of Buzz and Woody and all the other toys moving around. Now, that would be a motivator. That right there would be a thing to deal with. That would be a motive. An interesting plot point. And something that would actually make this thing a threat. Of course, we don't know the writer's intentions with it yet, so I guess we'll have to just hold off and see what is to come.
I want to talk to you, Device.
Please, call me Lily.
Me and the toys
Because
have
it
been
dropped
working
it.
all
Listen
summer
to
to
it.
try and get Bonnie to make friends,
Yeah.
but then you had ruined it. You're not even listening to me.
I'm always listening.
See that line right there? I am always listening. It is recording. It has a camera right in its front nostril. It's clearly recording them while they're having this conversation. I would definitely see it that way. To be honest.
See?
Now
Now in Spanish.
Yeah, I got dibs on behind the dresser.
Is it as bad out there for toys as they say it is?
We're finding more abandoned toys each day.
Tex invaded our house, too.
I don't know, Jesse. Toys are for play, but tech is
For everything.
I'm losing Bonnie to this device.
Came here as fast as I could.
Someone needs a brown marker.
Who goes there?
Whoa, I come in peace.
It's been too long, cowboy.
What are you, some sort of old man toy?
What?
Also, are they gonna make Woody being bald just a constant running gag or a joke? Look, I get it. The actor's old. It's been a while. We've all gotten a little bit older, so having the characters reflect that is a good and a smart idea. And I see they also reflect in other characters, because if you look at the ragdoll in the back, they're wearing glasses. Those are either just poorly made pipe cleaners, or they're also drawn on, because if you look at them, there's a little bit of smear lines around here, but overall, that seems to be the idea. But I do think it is kind of stupid that Woody just now has this permanent bald spot on the back of his head. Like, is this just going to be a random joke that gets just thrown around constantly? Because if so, that joke's going to get old.
You think you're old because you're bald, Woody.
Bonnie needs help from someone at least from the same century.
Also, who are these kids back here? Are we going to know anything about them? This also seems like a friend's house or someone, or a hospital based off the room. What it's based on, this looks like a waiting room or some sort of vacation, judging by the luggage. Also, this kid kind of looks like Riley, the one in the middle with the orange iPad, which could mean something. Just saying, Disney's never been afraid to make references to other Pixar films, so maybe that's like an intentional idea. But also, just I like the tone of some of the stuff here. I'm neutral on the movie. Also, are these books or just random oh, okay, those are sketchbooks and a pen. I thought those were like the room isn't renovated yet or something.
So long, toy.
We're gonna need backup.
Okay, yeah, the buzzes, or as the studio likes to call them, the multi-buzz. I've heard people have a lot of issues with Buzz Lightyear's characterization. People say that multi-buzz is just going to be like a massive problem because people say that all the buzzes are just going to be a bunch of stupid comically released instead of, you know, a threat to be reckoned with.
I'm going with them.
You don't think I can do it? Nice
Poncho.
It's good to see them fighting again.
It sure is.
I honestly think the movie could be good, but at the same time, knowing Disney's track record, and I mean knowing their track record, I have a sense of both wanting it to be good. I want this to be the thing that could fix the entire series, but at the same time, I don't think this is gonna work. Honestly, it's 50-50. Watch the movie in theaters if you want to, or just pirate the darn thing, or watch it on Disney+. But in my opinion, I'm gonna wait until the movie speaks for itself. I don't have a confirmed opinion on the idea. I just think it could be a good movie, but at the same time, knowing Disney's history and their lack of creativity that they've had in recent years due to bad faith investors and people in charge, I really don't know where this is gonna be going. I'm Player Negative, and I will see you later.